All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video champion spotlight. Today, we are going to be talking about Pig Boy. Yeah, we just got Pig Boy to level 60. He's ready to rock. He's got all his skills maxed, and we're going to see why everyone likes him, actually. He's a very surprisingly good hero, and he's basically if what War Maiden would look like if War Maiden ate a lot of things and got cursed and became Shrek. Yeah, I'm sticking by my story. All right, so let's look at his skills. So total skills: A1, attacks one enemy 3 times. That's great. I mean, good for Fire Knight, good for anybody who wants to kill somebody quickly. And if you add Giant Slayer to him with his masteries, he's going to do a ton of damage. Good for Clan Boss, good for a lot of things. Would I use him for Clan Boss? I don't know. Maybe we'll try it. All right, so we've got a A2, places a 25% increase attack and a 15% increase crit rate buff on this champion for 2 turns, and then grants an extra turn. So that's really nice. And then he has an attack on all enemies, which has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Looks like we have some extra buffage here. So about 75% chance of placing that 60% decreased defense. Kind of nice. And then basically what you're going to do is you would go in, you would use this attack, increase your attack and crit rate, get your extra turn, and then whop everybody in the face with a stronger hit, and hopefully get that decreased defense. So very nice. Masteries, we went down a basic tree, down to Giant Slayer. Most of this is your regular offensive stuff that you would put on pretty much any hero. Support, we went down a little bit about the same. I mean, kind of, we've got like a decreased target's turn meter, like a couple little things. Unfortunately, there were some things that didn't really work. He has a chance to extend the duration of any debuff for the decreased defense, so that's nice. But other than that, yeah, we pretty much put everything into offense and a little bit into support, so that way we get a little bit more damage out of him, but we also get those accuracy bonuses that we need to make sure he's good. As far as artifacts, we put him in a mishmash of stuff, honestly, just to get stats. I was considering doing like a lifesteal build in him so that he can kind of keep regenerating himself. A regen set might be good. I'm finding that regen, lifesteal, and all those sets are getting a little bit more popular for me because we need to be able to self-sustain because we don't have a lot of really good support heroes in this run. So self-sustain has been a big thing here. So getting a regen set or something like that on one of these guys would be good. But as of right now, his main thing is accuracy and crit. We want him to crit and we want him to have accuracy so he can land the decreased defense. So we've got him in some perception stuff. We've got him in a crit set just because it's what I had. And then we gave him a little bit of a speed set with the crit damage because we want him to get it. We want him to do more damage. All right, that's really the thing. I don't think I got his crit rate exactly as high as I wanted him to go, but we will be moving him forward a little bit. We do have what is this, attack on the ring. We have attack on the amulet, and we have accuracy on the banner. Which, funny enough, I didn't have one, and I just went through all of my banners and changed them all with the stones that we had gotten over the last like couple of weeks. So I used those ores, and I just ended up getting an accuracy banner. And luckily enough, it had at least a little bit of speed on it, which is good. We actually haven't upgraded that. So we're going to give him a little more speed right now. Right now, you guys get to see me give him speed. There we go. I was like, let's give him speed. Of course he gets 1. No, we're not doing that. There we go. 2. We only take 2 speed here. All right, so there you go. That's where he's at on gear. His total stats right now, we have him at 31,000 HP, 3,246 attack. He's got 2,200 defense, 224 speed. We've got 81 crit rate, which, like I said, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. 160% crit damage. We've got 145 resistance, 275 accuracy. I was pushing for 300. We just didn't get there, unfortunately, with the sets that we had. And yeah, that's his stats for now. So where is he good? I mean, he's honestly anywhere you can use him, he's probably good. Would I use him over War Maiden? I mean, it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing Fire Knight, yes. If you're not doing Fire Knight, no. You know what I mean? It just depends on where you're at. So let's look in the arena real quick and just see if he can handle anything. We're going to go in and do a refresh here. All right, let's see if there's a team here. This team looks nice and saucy. All right, so now normally I will do this. This is my normal team, and we have basically War Maiden here. So what we're going to do is now we're going to bring Fleshmonger in and see what he can do. Now, the funny thing is actually I need someone for Magic Champion for the quest, so it actually kind of works out that we have to do this. All right, let's see. We're just going to auto it and see if he gets in place, because I don't know if he's fast enough to do the same placing that my War Maiden does. We're going to find out. Is his place? Nope, he's not. But that's not terrible, to be honest. I'd prefer it to be faster, so he got the decreased defense on them. He didn't die when he got hit by that guy, so that's good. All right, so he's not fast enough yet. We're gonna give him. Actually, I have to give him a couple more points of speed anyway. We do have to upgrade him. But if we get his speed up, I think he would be good. Here, let's try this one. This one looks a little rough. We're not going to do this one auto this time. I want to try and see if we can get that decreased defense down. All right, so we're going to freeze everyone. All right. Oh, I just realized that she's on the team. So now we're going to do increase crit rate, and then we're going to drop defense. Hopefully that kills her. It did not. All right, so now we are going to kill, hopefully her, and then we're going to pop these guys. There we go. Hopefully, let's see. This guy's kind of a jerk, but we want to kill him because he's the one that's going to do a lot of damage. Now we're going to try and steal his turn meter because it doesn't really matter. Oh, good. Look at that. He's dead. Now he gets to pop him. That's the noise it makes, by the way, when you go in there. When a Fleshmonger attacks someone, when he hits someone, it goes. That's not true. All right, let's see. Is there anyone else in here we can do? Let's do a refresh. It's funny because I actually need points, so it actually works out that we're doing this. All right, this is a harder fight. Let's try this one out. Well, this will be the last one for Arena. Let's see. Will it be a win is the question. We have a Rotos. We've got a. This isn't a terrible team, but they're not a fun team. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's freeze everyone. Now we're going to do the crit rate, get their defense down, and hopefully kill people. Look at that. He actually doesn't do terrible damage. So now we want to kill Rotos because he's a jerk. So this should be enough. There we go. They're dead. Oh, look at that. Nice and easy. Now we can auto. So the defense down thing, it's good. I mean, we just got to get him a little bit faster so he can be faster than Yakarl, which I can do with the speed things that you just saw, the speed runes that you just saw. I can get him up to faster than Yakarl. I think he's literally like 5 points below him, and I have a lot of speed I can add to him. So we'll probably do that. And then, yeah, this team would work way better because I'd be getting the defense down before Yakarl hits. So he basically functions just like War Maiden. I would have no problem using him, honestly, as my hitter. I wouldn't care. I mean, War Maiden's good, but honestly, I would switch them depending on the team because War Maiden is force and Fleshmonger is magic affinity. So it's like when people ask, who would you pick over Fleshmonger or War Maiden? I wouldn't pick either one over the other one. They're both good. It's whatever you need. So if you need force affinity, then you use War Maiden, and if you need magic affinity, you would use Fleshmonger. So they're both really good. I mean, yeah, War Maiden has a poison and she's farmable. So there you go. Who are you going to build first, right? So let's go in and see where he's good. And honestly, I would use him in every. I could literally just repeat the entire thing for War Maiden, the entire one, and just do all the areas. Oh no, we don't want arena. And it would be the same video basically. That's how funny Fleshmonger is. He's just good. So let's go into dungeons. Where would we use him? All right, so Dragon, defense down is always good in Dragon. We're not going to go into hard mode right now. We're going to go into normal. And we are going to do stage 20 once again because I don't like using. So here we go, War Maiden. And he's blue, so it's fine. Red is better against him, but we can still use Fleshmonger. Where did they're so hard to find now. We're getting too many heroes. All right, let's see. Start. Let's see if these guys will work. So having an extra decreased defense is going to be really helpful in any of these battles because having that 60% decreased defense at the high areas, it helps you get through these waves faster. Is it necessary? No, it's not, but it makes your fight way faster. So that's why he's so awesome. That's why everyone loves Mr. Fleshmonger, and he's cute. I mean, he's a cute little fat pig with a machete, not a machete, a cleaver. There you go. He's got a cleaver. He's pig cleaving. I mean, here's the thing. He's an awesome hero. He's great for Faction Wars. We did just get him to 60 in Faction Wars, and he's helping us a lot in there. He was 50, and we still were getting through things. I haven't fought the boss yet, I don't think, since we got him to 60. So I don't know how much more defensive he is versus what he was, because he was getting his butt killed in Faction Wars and the boss. I was only able to keep Tolog and what's the other guy? It's the Skinwalkers, right? Yeah. I got confused between Skinwalkers and the other one. So yeah, it's Graybeard, Tolog. Those two can stay alive forever. Unfortunately, the boss can stay alive forever too. So it's one of those things where I can't even beat it. I have to just I need to get more heroes that can stay alive. Unfortunately, meat carver here. I mean, meat carver. They're all meeting. They're all using meat cleavers. Fleshmonger, unfortunately, couldn't stay alive because he was level 50. But now we have him level 60, so I think he's going to really help push the team forward. Having that defense down is really going to be helpful for doing enough damage to kill the boss quickly. Now we just need more defense, I think, in that team, and I think we'll be fine. We need protection, some kind of defense up or attack up, or even a reviver would be nice. But I have a reviver, actually, Tolog, so really it doesn't really matter. I think the problem is killing the ads on the fight. We beat them, and by the time we kill the ads, there's only 2 guys left. So, and then trying to get them back up is a pain in the butt. But yeah, you can use him there. We'll see if he can get this defense down. Yep, he did. He landed it because he's got reasonable accuracy. Like I said, he's good for at least through 25 right now. In hard mode, he might start missing things. But he also has that 3-hitter, which is nice. I'm curious to see how much damage he does here because he is doing a 3-hitter, and hopefully he can land the Giant Slayer, which would be good. Which he is not. He is not landing those those Giant Slayer procs. It's like, come on, bud. All you got to do is hit them. All right, he's got the 3 extra hits. There we go. Now we got some procs. So we got an extra 60k damage out of that. See, now the question is are those procs strong enough to beat out Kale? Is really the question here. It's like, because I know that, because remember, War Maiden's A1, she only does defense down, and then her A1 hits once with poison. So you're waiting for the tick to basically get your damage off. This, you're going to have to hope that the proc goes off. So if we have a better rate of proc, obviously, then yeah, he's going to do a lot more damage than everybody because he's doing 90k damage extra every single turn. However, if you're at high level with those poisons, it could outdo it. So we're about to find out. Let's see who did the most. So obviously, poisons work. See that? Poison's the winner. Kale did 1.4, and Fleshmonger did 824. Yakarl did 1,179,000. Now, I don't know how much of that damage was based off of, just the waves. I have no idea. So you'd have to test that out for yourself, but who knows? Maybe on a boss fight that takes a little bit longer. Like if I brought this team into stage 25, maybe Fleshmonger would outdamage Kale because then he would be doing all his damage against the boss and the fight would be longer. But then again, the waves would be longer, so their AoE damage would kind of, take over. So who knows? Either way, he's a wave hero, and he still did 824 without being a really, really big wave hero. He has one attack that hits everybody, but it's mainly for getting defense down for everyone else. So there you go. Because when he's using that attack, you have to think most of the time they don't have defense down. Everyone else gets to hit the enemies with defense down. You see what I mean? So there's some things that he's really there to make sure that they do more damage. So if he's doing this much damage by just making them do this much damage, I'm okay with it. Go ahead, take that one and try to figure out what the hell I was saying. You know what I mean. All right, so let's see. Who else we got in here? Dungeons, I think we're pretty good. That's where I would use him. I mean, if you need a defense down hero for any of the other fights, he'd be good. As far as Doom Tower, I don't think there'd be any problem bringing him into anywhere. We are not, unfortunately, in a high area right now. But yeah, you could use him in pretty much any area. We'll go in right here, 49. Sure, let's take out War Maiden. We're going to just insert Fleshmonger everywhere. There we go. Basically everywhere that we use War Maiden. And then we'll go into the city real quick. I don't know if there's a specific fight that I can think of that I used him in, but I think we can find something. Luckily, these guys can blast through the waves pretty quickly. Now, he's really good. He's actually, if you decided to build him with more attack and crit damage, I feel like you could conceivably get him to do more damage, but is it really needed? That's the question. I don't think so. I think he's kind of good the way he is with his accuracy. I don't think I think he's good enough. Say he does enough damage with the procs and with his blessing to just kill things. So there we go. So now total attack here. See, he did 245, so we beat Kale. So just doing those regular attacks, he can beat Kale, but then again, he didn't get another attack. So Fleshmonger is faster. But there you go. It just depends on what he's in. I think he can actually outdamage Kale with the procs if he gets lucky. But that's just me. That's just what I'm seeing. Let's get out of here. Let's go into the city real quick. In the city. The cursed city of Compton. There we go. All right, so let's see. Is there anywhere in here that I specifically used him? I mean, there's so many fights in here. I couldn't even tell you, honestly, which ones I used Fleshmonger in. I can go through. Here we go. See, we used Tolog here. So that's, yeah, you could, I guess. I don't know if he's even allowed to be in here, right? Yeah, the conditions are always so weird. We used her. Oops, there we go. Nah, yeah, we can. I don't know. Would this work? Let's find out. I have no idea. I know we used her. What's her name? Soulbond to lower the. Actually, I don't know if we did auto here. This was not. We can't do auto here. So we're going to do up. Let's see if this works. We're going to freeze everyone. That's what we did. I'm starting to see what's going on here. All right, so now we want to do crit up, and then we want to whap everybody for defense down. There you go. Look at that. Everyone's dead. And then speed everybody up because we want to get rid of these damn poisons. Hopefully get off a... I think what we were doing is trying to decrease turn meter. Yeah, we were doing... I forgot how this fight went. We were decreasing turn meter. This fight may not work. We may die, so just a fair warning. This fight's very weird, and I think I had shown it on one of the other videos, and I think I died over and over. I was trying to do the video. That's what happened. I was trying to do a video, and I kept dying because the fight was weird. But now we have defense down that I never had before because we didn't have Fleshmonger at level 60 when we were fighting this boss. So really, as long as we can get this boss dead, it's not going to be that hard. This is the hardest part, is getting through that. And now we lost Syl. Like I said, we're going to try it. I didn't think this was going to be a win yet because this was a very specific thing. We had, what the hell's her name? We had Soulbon in here because she has lifesteal on, so she can heal herself up. All right, so now we're going to do that. He killed himself. We're going to revive him. It's a very specifically annoying fight. Let's put it that way. And once you get down to this point, I think it's a little rough because you have to be able to get everybody up again before some issues occur. And I think I don't know if there's a way to get back from this, honestly. We'll see. We have to get really lucky on turns and turn meter reduction, which we didn't right there. See, we're going to get like stuns and things like that. Here we go, revive. So we want the most defensive hero. So we're going to bring... Yeah, whatever. We'll just bring him back. Hopefully he doesn't die. All right, so let's shield everyone, heal everyone. Try to get some defense down. All right, turn meters. Good. Extra turns are always good, especially when we're trying to revive everyone. There we go. We're going to revive her to get some speed going. Carl might have been a better choice here just to get the extra damage. But here we go. We got crit up. Attack the spider. Oh, look at that. He comes in clutch. Oh. All right, so now we just got to get all these damn poisons off us and not die. And we'll be okay. All right, let's see if we can get a... Hey, this is a good showing. I'm glad. Now he's going to come in and whap this guy in the face. Look at that. Great for single target bosses, I'll tell you that much. Let's bring back Carl. Try to get some decreased speed. Hopefully he doesn't die. There we go. Get him up. He's going to die now. Damn it. I was hoping he would live to see tomorrow. We just got to get rid of all these damn poisons, and I think I can auto it. I just want to make sure nobody's dead. There we go. Speed up. And I don't want him to have those poisons gone. All right, we're good. We can auto this now. So, yeah, it's definitely... he's awesome. You can bring him into this fight. Look at that. You can beat this fight with him. That stupid spider was annoying. Oh, he's got the stupid thing going on. If we had him up, he could take the shield down. He's actually a really strong single-target hero. I'm kind of digging him if he wasn't dead. But this is a tough fight, I'm not going to lie. These double bosses are a little rough. And his double attack actually kind of hurts him here because he ends up getting poisoned twice. So there you go. Look at that. 401,000. He basically did about what Yakarl did. So I ain't mad at that. About 100,000 less, but that's because he was dead. So whatever. He was dead for most of the fight. So, yes, Fleshmonger. We love him. You should love him too. We're going to go find him again in here. There he is. This fat pig meat boy with his little carver. Yeah, would I build him? Yes. Obviously I would because I just did. But would I recommend that you build him? Yes. He's an awesome hero. And this is why we're able to beat certain things in the city that a lot of people are having trouble with, even with legendaries. It's because we just build the right hero. It's building the right hero. It's not building the best hero. I mean, that best hero might have a restriction in the city, and you can't use that hero. So there's that. So you got to find other ways around it. All right, we've beaten some of these fights with some of the weirdest heroes. I don't think he's that weird. I think he's actually really good, and I think he can really help you out in the game, especially in the faction crypt. You can get him banging out some damage on the boss, and he'll be awesome. All right. So if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, any place that you use him specifically, feel free to leave a comment below. We love to hear from you. It's always great to have the community talking, and that's how we beat things, is by everyone saying things. If no one says anything, then no one knows anything. That's how it works. All right. And as always, like, share, subscribe. It's always good for the channel. You help me, you help you, because then you get more content. I can do more content, and maybe we all get dinner. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a stream where I eat chicken and or ham in honor of Fleshmonger. There we go. We'll have a ham dinner on stream. But yeah, that's it. This is Fleshmonger, the Pig Master. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.